So when I was planning the trip for Kerala, Kolukkumalai wasn't part of the initial plan. Then we decided to include it, and I just can't tell you how glad I am that I did. There are many ways to get to Kolukkumalai. In this one, we're going to focus on the journey that I chose, the route that I traveled, the moments that we experienced, and the story that unfolded as we got there. So for us, the journey began at Kochi International Airport. We pre-booked a taxi through GoIbibo, though you can use other travel websites like Make My Trip as well. Based on my research, Uber wasn't widely used in Kerala, so booking in advance was a smarter choice. To reach Kolukkumalai, you first need to get to a small town called Surinelli, which is about 20 kilometers from Munnar. And here's the thing, you can't go directly to Kolukkumalai on your own. The terrain is too rough, so from Surinelli, you have to hire a four-wheel drive jeep to make the climb to the Kolukkumalai base camp. Now there are two ways to plan this. Option 1 is to stay overnight in Munnar, wake up really early the next day, take a taxi or even a rickshaw to Surinelli, and from there switch to the jeep that takes you up to the base camp. Option 2, which is what we selected, was to head straight to Surinelli, take the jeep up, stay the night at the Kolukkumalai huts, which is located right at the base camp. The second option saves you precious time before the sunrise trek the next morning. So if you decide to stay at the base camp or at the Kolukkumalai huts or at the tea estate as they say, then you'll have to pre-book in advance. I've left the contact details of the person that you need to get in touch with. It's basically a conversation that you have directly with the estate. He asks you things like, how many people are going to be attending and whether or not you're going to be dining with them, because the rates or the room rent include the breakfast. It includes the high tea as well as the dinner. There's a campfire as well that they have. It's a very small activity that you have just before you go off to sleep if you're staying at the base camp. It also includes the sunset trek as soon as you reach Surinelli and take the jeep to Kolukkumalai base camp. There is a sunset trek that is planned before the trek in the morning, so you can enjoy that as well. That's a trek at the Jaguar point. They also help you with booking the jeep, although that is not included in the room rent. You'll have to pay that separately to the driver, but they'll help you with booking it, so you don't face a challenge when you reach Surinelli looking out for which jeep to hire or rent. So they help you with all of those things. But yeah, all in all, I think it was a very, very good experience, especially the booking process. Very seamless, very clear. It's all done through WhatsApp, and the payment can be wire transferred directly to the account. So all in all, it was very simple and very easy to do. So the moment we arrived at the base camp, they give you tea, which is included as part of your room rent. And once you're done with tea, you immediately start off with the first activity of that evening, which is the sunset trek to the Jaguar point. What's up? We are at Kolukkumalai Tea Estate. So we were in Kerala just about half an hour ago. And we've entered into Tamil Nadu, because obviously the Kolukkumalai Peak or the Kolukkumalai Tea Estate is in Tamil Nadu, it's not in Kerala. So we have just started with our sunset trek, where there is no sun at all. Look at this, the entire weather has changed. All we can see is just fog and nothing else. We're not really sure what we're going to see once we reach the sunset point. Obviously there's not going to be any sun, but anyway, let's see what's in store for us. Tomorrow morning is our sunrise trek to the Bose Peak. It seems that the weather was very good last week. Just today the entire weather's changed into what you can see right now. Look at this. The next morning, we set out sharp at 5 a.m. A guide joined us, and our first stop was a small canteen at the base camp. Just enough time to sip some tea before the trek began. What's up, guys? Currently, we are at Kolukkumalai Huts. We stayed the night here instead of coming here early morning through the jeep and wasting a lot of time. So we thought we'll take a stay out here. We're at the canteen and we're having very good Kolukkumalai tea. So it's black tea. We just added just a little bit of sugar just for taste. Really amazing. We are right now going to be heading to Bose Peak, one of the highest points in this area. I have a bit of a height phobia, so all anxiety is creeping in. What they're saying is there may be about, 60, 70 odd people. Let's see how things go. Cheers. The trail leads to one of the highest points in the area known as Bose Peak. If you haven't opted to stay at the Kolukkumalai Huts, there's an additional charge of 700 rupees for the trek. Since we stayed overnight, the trek was included for us. And if you plan to fly a drone, there's an extra fee of 1500 rupees for non-staying visitors. The trek itself is moderate, rocky paths, crisp mountain air, and the steady rhythm of footsteps breaking the silence of dawn. As we climbed higher, the anticipation grew, because what awaited us at the top wasn't just a view, it was a spectacle.
Snowlight on my lashes, hush of silver air, dreams asleep in branches, frost upon my hair, sacred winter softly stay. Crystals hum their quiet tune underneath the pale blue. Sacred winter veil divine, keep the hurt, the world is
Hi, we've just finished our Kolukkumalai Bose Peak trek and we're heading down now. Such an amazing feeling. You're up in the clouds. There was a lot of rush, but our guide kind of made it a point that he'll wait for us till the end so that he can let us click some very good photos, drone shots, etc. And that's what the terrain looks like. Namaste. नमस्ते
नमस्ते
कैसे हो सब ठीक
ये जो होता है इसको कल्ट करते हैं ऐसे
हाँ
व्हाइट टी के लिए
अच्छा
इससे white tea बनता है।
है
ये जो सेकंड जो होता है ये इससे ग्रीन टी बनता है
ओके
ये बाकी के सब होते हैं नॉर्मल चाय ग्रीन टी के लिए
बनाते हैं ग्रीन टी के लिए
ग्रीन टी के लिए सिर्फ यही यूज करते हैं सेकंड लिप्स ये व्हाइट टी के लिए ये फर्स्ट लिप
I didn't even know there was a white tea.
मुझे भी नहीं
मैं
पता
पहली
व्हाइट
बार
टी होता
सुना
है
white tea.
किधर भाग रहे हो
Hello. Good morning. Good morning. काम चालू. These guys going to work. This place amazing.
ग्रीन टी बनता है
माँ सी
ले ले
Oh.
ऐसे ऐसे इसका स्मेल है
माय गुडनेस
Oh.
ऑर्गेनिक
Strong, huh? Very
Organic.
Nice, strong smell.
ऑर्गेनिक नो केमिकल
बहुत सही भैया.
थैंक यू अनंत
थैंक यू
Thank you. Lemongrass, huh? See, that's a lemongrass plant.
गांव में भी रहता है एक ड्रग लेकिन इतना स्ट्रांग नहीं है
हाँ
Give you a view of the terrain. And this is supposed to be a shortcut. Look at this, man. You're in the clouds. Who would have thought that there's like a tea plantation in the clouds? Crazy. And as you can see, there is the Kolukkumalai Tea Factory. We decided not to go there today because we've already spent a lot of time at Bose Peak. That's Paris. That's where all the magic happens. Look at this place. After conquering Bose Peak at sunrise, we made our way back to the Kolukkumalai huts. Breakfast here is included in the room rent, and it couldn't have come at a better time. A spread of Idly+poori with masala+Chutney and Sambar. Simple, hearty, and exactly what you need after an early morning climb. There's something special about eating a meal in a place like this. The food isn't just nourishment, it's part of the experience. Sitting at the base camp, surrounded by tea estates and mountain ridges, you feel the trek settle into memory while the day ahead begins to unfold. And we are leaving from our stay at Kolukkumalai Huts. Beautiful stay. Look at the fog. It's all fog. It's all fog. And that's the jeep that's going to take us all the way back down. That's the same jeep that we came by. Appu Kutty, his name is. I shall leave the link in the description if you want to get in touch with him directly. Good morning, Appu Kutty.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Yes, fine.
Kolukkumalai wasn't part of my initial Kerala plan, but I added it later and I'm so glad I did. The rugged jeep rides, the warmth of the stay, the incredible food, and those views from Bose Peak all came together to create an experience that truly stood out. So if you're planning your own Kerala adventure, I hope this guide helps you make the most of Kolukkumalai, because sometimes the best parts of a trip are the ones you decide to add after the plan is made.